Time now for the playbook presented by Modelo. We go back to the touchscreen with our very own QB, Matt Sims. Matty, after Texas Tech took a loss to Arizona State in mid-October, everyone kind of put the Red Raiders on the back burner. But since that point, they have outscored their opponents 211-36 with an average margin of victory by 40 points. And Behren Morton's a big reason why this offense has been a wagon down the stretch.
It is, man. And you've been hearing me all day, like leading up into this event, right, that just I love this dude. I think he's a phenomenal football player. I think he's one of the more underappreciated quarterbacks in the country right now. And also Texas Tech being one of the more underappreciated football teams as a whole.
No doubt.
But we're going to highlight the offense here today because that's what I do. I break down offensive plays.
That's what he does.
All right, we're going to get a little short motion here by Caleb Douglas here right before the snap. You see we have a tight end wing set here. We're going to run like basically a through route, seam route. Caleb Douglas with that short motion. Now he is going to run that seam, and then the wingman over here, he is going to be that wide and go route. So for Behren Morton, right, we're going to get a quarters push coverage here. So it's one-on-one here in the boundary with this corner here. And now this safety and this safety are all working in tandem together to stop these seams right here.
Sure.
And as this plays out, we're going to see one, right, Caleb Douglas and his big body frame in the low red zone. We're also going to see how Behren Morton can just rip it into tight coverage. Now, great job by West Virginia occupying this inside seam route. This safety now, when he sees his backer taking care of business here and this backer dropping under here in the hook area, should push to Caleb Douglas and really collapse this window here. He's late to doing that. Behren Morton hits that last step and throws an absolute rifle head high right to the big receiver there at the goal line. And this is what I love too. Plant, you see him load that back foot. It looks like a great baseball hitter right there, getting ready to swing on that fastball pitch. As soon as he sees this safety misplaced just a step, rips it right there underneath the upright for his big, tall receiver to get it for an easy touchdown.
Now, he did not play in the Arizona State loss. But again, since that point, there's a correlation to this team playing well and him being healthy and being able to plant that foot as well. It also helps when you have a guy like Douglas who's just a playmaker. Here's his second touchdown.
No doubt. And I appreciate Mr. Ravage here, right, because I didn't have this play in the playbook at first because it's a fade, it's one-on-one.
Right.
But you're highlighting the fact that this dude is that guy. You need to have that one-to-one connection in the big-time games like this. And this is a great example of what we saw in BYU. We're seeing it here again against West Virginia. We expect this to happen against a West Virginia team that's struggling.
Sure.
But we're just going to highlight again the fact that it's players over plays. We got a tight formation here. It's one-on-one. Our quarterback can see we got the one-on-one that's favorable to us. And we're just going to throw a strong back shoulder throw head height. Now, what's awesome about this, the West Virginia corner plays it beautifully. But now we're really going to highlight the fact of Caleb Douglas' ability and concentration. He's mid-air right now. Ball is tipped up in the air in front of him, and he does a great job of, one, getting both feet down. He's good in the league and in college football, and securing the catch right there. Really awesome moment for this offense right there.
So, Douglas, 7 touchdowns on the year, 6 of which have come in the last 5 games.
Right.
What have you noticed from this Texas Tech offense since Morton's come back healthy and Mac Leftwich working with them now?
Man, you could just see that the chemistry between these two guys, right, like it's real now.
Sure.
And you can see that there's that sixth sense being developed, right? And this is a great example of that, right? And I love that you're queuing me up this well right now, right? I mean, we're like these two right now.
We're
in postseason form right now. So we're going to get this motion here across to a 3-by-1 formation. And West Virginia, again, they're going to push their defense right towards that 3 receiver side and basically play like a 3-cog look. So it's going to be deep third here, deep middle here, and he's playing the deep third in this position. And you're going to see Behren Morton, just his experience at the position and, of course, his skill set again. He's going to plant and throw this football again. 1, 2, 3, plant. Ball is out in time, in rhythm. You see the lane here between the 2 West Virginia defenders. He's going to slice that perfectly. And, of course, when it's in rhythm, he gives his receiver time to catch the football and get the yak after. Got banged up a little bit on this play, but it was good to see him come back in this game.
There was another word as well that you taught me today. Eye discipline.
Eye discipline, right? You know, a little smoke and mirrors by the quarterback right here. He sees the safeties here at this point shifting over here towards the field, towards the 3 receiver side. Does a great job of basically having his head right down the middle, and he's peeking out of the corner of his eyes. He's waiting for Douglas to break so he can pull the trigger. We noticed again earlier, plant and throw. Great job. Loaded on the inside ball of that back foot, right? He's turned into it. He's ready to drive off of that throw now. And then, of course, as soon as he plants, that's where the eyes get back to him. Great job of moving defenders and creating more of an open space for the receiver to get open.
Douglas is a great story, too. For those who don't know, came over from Florida. He missed and he was out of football for quite a while with a lower leg injury. He dealt with injuries all throughout the spring as well, and pretty much through the start of the season. But, man, can you talk about what it's like to be on that same page with a receiver that's likely to be playing on Sunday?
Yeah, it's super special, and you're exactly right. That's where we really highlight, and this is where you did a great job, too, reminding me. It's like, we are going to be seeing these guys on Sunday, right? Because of their skill set, because he's a strong arm quarterback, because he has great experience, he can stand tall in the pocket. Caleb Douglas, hey, you can't teach size. And in the NFL, it favors to be big and strong on the outside in one-on-one situations. We see it every single weekend. So another situation here, longer developing play. We're going to get a three-man rush here by the West Virginia front. We're going to get short motion again at the snap. And now Caleb Douglas is going to basically just run like that deep high pylon route or high post route through the opposite side of the offense. And now this player here, over here, deep hook, right? So for Behren Morton, this is a really simple concept that kind of plays into just a tendency that Texas Tech does consistently, right? So we're going to look high-low here. We're working this deep hook route. If this corner gets stuck here in this position, we're throwing over the top of him. If he gets depth, we throw the hook route. If not, we then get back to our deep in cut that's working into our vision. So this is a big full field progression read, and it all starts with just, hey, it's a longer developing play. After the flash fake, it's a three-step drop. And when you can sit there and bounce 3 or 4 times and not have any issue in the pocket, it favors well for you as an offense. And that's where Caleb Douglas, again, gets behind that corner there on the opposite side of the field. They have no idea he's there. And, of course, with the angle of this route, he's always going to beat that middle safety because there's just so much room over the top. So we're looking at this defender right here. In this position, hey, you got 2 guys covering one. That's perfect. Hey, it's 2-on-1, but for the wrong guy. Now it's 1-on-1 for Caleb Douglas. And you can see here, right, look at Behren Morton, all the room he has here to throw him open in that play. And he does a great job throwing it out there nice and high and soft, making sure that the guy can catch the football and, again, set up a nice touchdown for them.
They are a wagon, and they match the highly heralded 2018 with 11 regular season wins.
Sir.
Each win coming by at least 20 points as well. They will see BYU in a rematch in Arlington for the Big 12 title game.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you, Maddie. That was the playbook presented by
Thank you, Sam.
Modelo.
You want this, you got that.